And by the way, if you guys did not notice, we have our friend Winston here. Tomb Raider 2 Winston. I love it, man. He doesn't make that oh noise, but whatever, man.
I know where I saw it. It was a long, long time ago. Cindy, do you remember when we were classmates in school?
Lady Croft, would you please bring this book back to the library?
Of course, Professor.
What's up, everybody? Badass Games, welcome back to King Arthur Project. Today, as you may have noticed, we flashed back to Lara's school days, and we're standing here in front of this bossy professor that wants us to return the library book back to the library. Okay, one thing that's really nice about King Arthur Project that is if you press F1, then you get a hint and tells you about what you need to do. So if you get lost in here, you can always hit F1 to get a hint. Hopefully it's enough information. Sometimes it's there, and I think sometimes it's not. But what's very interesting is that down here at the bottom of the screen it says press F12 for map on. Okay, so press escape to get out of the hint, and then go hit F12 in order to bring the map up. Okay, and we're in the school right now. We're over there on the left-hand side of the screen, and we need to go to the library, which is not too far. So if you get lost in this area, go ahead and check out the map to see where you're at. Okay, so let's bring that out. Now, before we leave, let's go over here and check out this corner. There is some flares right here. And this is actually not too Tomb Raider-y. It's really just running around doing some chores and stuff. But you'll see what this is all good for here in a little bit. Okay, so now that we have the book, let's go ahead and go to the library. I'm gonna go over here and grab this bike real quick, which it's like a motorized, I don't know, it's like she still pedals her way, which is kind of crazy, man. Like, you'll see the smoke, you see the smoke coming out of the thing. Like, Lara's just that awesome. Alright, over here is the library, so let's go up here. Gotta drop this book off. This thing drives like a mad, crazy thing. And to get off the bike, you hold the jump button and press right. Now, you may have to do it a couple times. It seems to not work the first or second time I do it, but I'm usually pretty hasty anyway, so that could be the issue too. Alright, so as you can see, there's a keyhole there. I tried to use the key there. I don't have a key, so the library is already open. Don't even need to open the door. It's already open for you. Let's go down in here, and if we take a left, we hug the left wall, we'll go into this little area right here, where we see this door right here that we can't get through. That's pretty much the entire objective of this entire room and this entire level is to get behind there. This is where we use the ancient book, okay? Just hit the action button in front of this bookshelf and use the ancient book right here.
My grandfather's academy is a really dark place. Everything is so spooky here. But now, I have to go to the second floor of our dormitory. Cindy wanted to talk to me. I wonder what she has in mind.
Okay, so we gotta go to the dormitory. We'll go there in a second. I just want to mention that you can tell where this book goes because the shelf looks different from all the other shelves. All the other shelves look identical, so that way it gives it away. So we're not done in this area yet either. As we approach this desk, you'll see this instructor, librarian, come out, and then the door shuts. If we head to the left from there, which is the last entrance, and kind of hug this wall right here, this thing opens, and then we can go get the first secret. One of the gold skulls. Okay, so now that we have that, we're still not done. There is a pickup in here we can grab. Right here, behind this desk, there are some flares for us. By the way, you probably have a ton of flares if you've been following this walkthrough. I have 191 flares. Do not worry about flares. You have plenty of them. Use them all. It's very nice that they did that. Okay, now that we've returned the book, we got to go to the female dormitory. If you want to take a look at the map, let's go ahead and do that. I'm all the way up here, upper left-hand corner of the thing at the library. I got to go all the way down to the lower right-hand corner. Okay. Yes, there are 2 dormitories, but one is a male dormitory, one is a female dormitory. So we got to go to the female one. Okay, now that we have all that complete, let's go ahead and head in that direction. On our way there, of course, we're going to have to pick up some stuff. There are a total of 6 secrets, I believe, in this one. So, yeah, let's go ahead and grab all that stuff. So this this video consists of actually 2 levels, night and day, here at the Serenity Academy. So, yeah, just so you guys know, I will be ending one of the levels and going on to the next one. Alright, so I'm going to park my bike here. Over here is the male dormitory, okay? And here's the male restroom, and Lara wants to sneak a peek. So she's going to go in here and find another gold skull. Okay, so that's all we needed. Let's go ahead and leave. There's no guys going here. In fact, later on you'll find, you'll hear a little bit of information about the dormitory, the male dormitory, so... Alright, let's hop on our bike. Now, we're still not done. There's a lot of stuff to do around here, and I want to take a look at some stuff, too, to point some stuff out. If you notice right here, there is somebody... I can't look. I have to get off my bike to show you. Get off the bike, Lara Croft. There we go. If you look right here, you'll see somebody climbing a tree. They're trying to give you a hint as to what you can do, which is really awesome of them. They're letting you know that this is possible. And yes, any tree that's a palm tree that looks like this, you can climb, including that one. Okay, part of me kind of hopes she falls out and falls into the pool. But that's just me. Okay, if we continue on through this, we'll eventually come to the gym right here. This is the gymnasium. Alright, let's get off a bike, park it here, and then go inside of here. There's a couple things we want to grab while we're in here. There's really no rhyme or reason to any of this stuff. It's mostly just to lay out the academy, and, you know, it looks just like an academy and all that stuff. You know, you got all the buildings and things, so... It's really kind of cool, actually. But there's really not a whole lot of tomb raiding type stuff going on in this level. But in the next level, we'll see a couple of that, some of that stuff. Okay, let's light a flare and go up into the showers. We'll have to duck in order to get underneath this thing and head to the back of this to claim another gold skull. Alright, so that's 3 gold skulls, I believe. Maybe I can't count today. That could be 4, but who knows. Okay, now that we have that stuff, we're done with the gymnasium. Let's go ahead and leave. There is one more item of interest outside here near the gymnasium. Let's go grab that. What we want to do is we want to continue on in this direction, and then take a right around this corner, find a lamppost, Lara Croft. The one thing that really sucks is backing this thing up. But, yeah, and don't park it into a wall because of that fact, honestly. That's a little hint for you. Give you a little bit of a pointer. Okay, if we continue to hug the wall of the gymnasium all the way around to the right, we'll find a small med pack. Now that we have that, let's go ahead and hop back on the bike. And then we could take a right. We can actually climb these hills with the bike. You can't walk up them, but you can do it with the bike. And let's park right here. And then go up here. Now, you can't bring the bike up here. If I were to bring the bike up here, there'd be like these things that shut that say no bikes or whatever, so yeah. Alright, let's hop over this gate and go all the way to the end here. We'll find a large med pack. Okay, sweet. So we're almost done. We're almost done with all of these pickups and stuff. There's another one that we need to grab. Okay, and it happens to be a secret over in this direction. Let's go ahead and hop on the bike, might as well. And then we can park the bike right up here. I'll show you what I mean with the whole thing shutting and preventing you from going in, saying no bikes. It's kind of funny, so... It's like, what? How the heck did they know? Alright, so... We got some pretty awesome systems here. I don't know who invented the no bike barrier, but that's pretty cool. Okay, over here is... going to be another secret, another gold skull. Okay, right here is a little dip in the thing, and down below it is our gold skull. Let's grab that thing, and then let's continue on. We gotta climb back up this thing, but we can't We can't climb this thing because we'll just slide down. So you actually have to go all the way around. Or you could bring the bike down, which is probably what I should have done. Oh well. Just right here is where you can climb up. And now, since we can't bring the bike with us, we have to continue on. This is the direction to the offices and the female dormitory. So I don't know why they put the dormitory as far away from the classrooms as possible. And we're right next to the offices. I don't know, maybe they want to... Maybe I'm thinking the administration wants to take a peek. That's just me, though. Alright, so making our way to the female dormitory. Now, there's a couple of things that we need to grab in here as well in order to complete our collection of items. As soon as we enter here, okay, if we turn to the right, there is this cabinet right here, and this is going to contain an item. Now, these types of cabinets you can search. So every single time you see one of them, make sure you look through them. Every single one of these cabinets have items, from what I've noticed at least. Okay, inside of this room right here, you can actually go through all of the rooms in this dormitory, but this one in particular has an item for you. So we go in here, go into the restroom, and then right here is our flares. Now, like I said, you can go into all these rooms. You don't need to, because not all of them have items. But I'll point out the ones that do. Like, you can actually open these doors and explore that room if you'd like, but there's nothing in there. Okay, so now we're gonna climb the stairs up into the second floor of the dormitory. Alright, if you go to the left, there's some more stairs that take you up to the third floor. You will have to go up there eventually, but for now, let's go over this direction. Right here is Cindy's room. If we continue past Cindy's room and pay attention to this curtain right here, look to the right, you'll see that there's an opening, and there is another gold skull. Alright, now that we have that, let's go ahead and go to Cindy's room. Remember, our objective is now to talk to Cindy. We put the book back and said that Cindy wanted to talk to us, so here's Cindy's room, so let's go in here and check it out.
Hey Lara, have you seen the forbidden room in the library? It's behind the glass door. It seems there are top secret books. It would be cool to go in there.
The forbidden room, huh? Maybe tonight I'll break rules and try to get in there. But now I'd like to go for a rest in my room. I'm quite tired.
Okay, so Lara states that she needs to go to sleep, and we'll be doing that here soon, but let's go ahead and go in here and rob Cindy. She has something in this cabinet that we would like to take. This is the only thing that's in here, so don't worry about anything else. This is a classroom key, and if you did more exploring than I showed you, you would notice that there was a keyhole in the classroom that's looking for a key, and this is the key that goes to it. So, before we go back to Lara's room, let's go back to the classroom and get what we need in there. Remember that this game, every single time you get all the secrets, it tells you when you have cleared all the secrets for the level. Okay, and we haven't accomplished that. You can also press F2 and see if the symbol comes up. I'm pressing F2 right now and it's not coming up, which is telling me that I haven't claimed all of the secrets in the level. This game, it's pretty important to get all of the secrets because there is so much extra content if you get all of the secrets that you don't want to miss out on it, okay? So that's very important. Now we gotta do some long running all the way back to the classroom. Fortunately, we have a bike right here that we can use, make it a little bit quicker for us. But we can't bring the bike to the dormitory. Pretty sad, honestly. Okay, so we got on the bike. Let's drive like a maniac. Alright, be careful as you go through here. You have to go around the gate that way. Alright, so over here on the left side, there's a gymnasium. Just past that is the classroom. Let's go in here and check it out. Get off of the bike. I have an issue sometimes getting off that bike. This is the classroom, and I came from the right over there. I came from over there. But over here is the keyhole and the door that's going to open. Use the class key right here, and we'll be able to go in and claim our last secret. Here it is, the last gold skull of this level. All secrets cleared. There's that symbol in the lower left-hand corner. Now, when that goes away, like I said, you can press F2 in order to bring that symbol up to see if you've got all the secrets or not. pretty cool little thing that they put in this game for us. So, all right, now that we have that, we gotta head back to the dormitory. Yes, back to the dormitory, and make Lara go to sleep. Okay. Now, if you've been paying attention to the dialogue, essentially, Cindy and Lara want to get into the hidden room of the library, the room that I showed you earlier. Okay, and Lara said that she's going to wait until nighttime until she goes out and checks it out. Of course, she does want to get some sleep before she does it because she's a smart adventurer. She does want to make sure she has her rest first. So, let's make our long run back to the dormitory because we can't use the frickin' bike. I don't know what kind of university doesn't let you use a bike to the dormitories, but this is apparently one of them. I've tried driving the bike into some of the buildings too, and it doesn't work. You get that barrier thing coming up, so... Alright, when you enter the dormitory, take a left, go up the steps. You basically gotta climb the steps twice. Go up to the 3rd floor, and we'll be up there on Lara's floor. Fortunately, they label the room for you so you don't accidentally go into somebody else's room. Oops, found a wall. In case you were looking for one, there it is. They label Lara's room. Now, that's useful because we're actually not done with collecting all of the items. If you want all the items, there are 2 doors across the hall that you can open and explore. And inside of them, there are some items that we can grab. Both of them happen to be in the bathroom. Okay, here's a large med pack. And then, in the next room, we'll get yet another item, so let's go over there and check that out. Okay, there's Lara's room. Across the hall are the 2 doors that we want to open. Both of the items that we're looking for are inside of the restrooms. Here are some flares. So if you, all the other rooms don't have anything, if you want a rundown of which rooms do, as soon as you enter the dormitory, take a right, it's the first door. It's on the 3rd floor, right across the hall from Lara's room. There's 2 doors, both of them have stuff. Here is Lara's room. Let's go in here and end this level. This is not the end of the video, though. We're going to do the nighttime in this video as well.
It's time to see what's hidden behind that glass door. I have to find a way to enter it from the library. Maybe the keys are in the headmaster's office?
Alright, we're in the nighttime part now, and as you can see, I went into the restroom to grab a small med pack, and on Lara's writing desk, I picked up some flares on her bed, and some flares at the foot of her bed. Now that we've done that, we can leave Lara's room. Now, there is one stipulation to these doors now that we've changed. We're actually in a different level, even though we're in the same area. It looks all the same. These doors cannot open, so now you cannot inspect. Everybody's trying to sleep. They don't want you going in the room, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so that now that we're here, let's go ahead and leave the dormitory. We gotta go to the library, I'm sorry, to the headmaster's office, which is just the offices on the map. Make sure we gotta go all the way downstairs. I'll go ahead and light a flare for you guys too. Kind of dark. Now this area, this level, you're going to be using a lot of flares because it's nighttime, it's just dark outside. And flares are going to be your friend. Alright, there are no items in the dormitory with the exception of Lara's room and this cabinet right here. There's a lot of areas to be, the one thing that's really interesting about this place is there's a lot of areas to explore, but really not much you can do, so it can get confusing. Alright, so as soon as we leave, let's go ahead and hang to the left. We can climb this pillar right here to get our first secret, one of the gold skulls. Now this level has, I think, 8 total secrets, which is crazy. 8 secrets, and there's really not much to do. It's just this wide open area just full of secrets and stuff, so... Okay, so if you, let's take a look at the map. Alright, I'm over here at the lower right-hand corner of the female dormitory. The offices are straight ahead on the left-hand side. So, that's where we're trying to get to. There was one thing that I did want to show you and I totally forgot. And I'll try to make mention to it. There's a secret in there if you want to grab it, but I'll get that on the way out. During the daytime, if you come over here, you'll notice that there's a guy working, and he's gone now, and put a box in front of the thing. Well, we can move the box out of the way. Okay, basically he's working right in front of a crawl space. I kind of wanted to show that to you guys, and I just forgot. It's in my mind, but it doesn't really matter because you got to go. I was going to show it to you anyway. And the movable box kind of gives it away too, so... Alright, you crawl underneath here, and there's two ways to go. You can either go straight or go to the right. We want to go to the right, and then back Lara out because she can't flip out. I believe she can flip out in this game, but not at that one because the ceiling's too low on the exit. So, right here is a movable box. Behind me there's a shut door. Behind this movable box, there is a button that's going to open that door for us. So let's do these things. Alright, now we're in the offices. We went through the ventilation to get into the offices. Now, if we take a look at these boxes over here, I just want to kind of point them out that they are arranged in a particular way. That's going to become somewhat important later. It's really just an indicator. Light a flare, it's kind of dark in here. And let's go in here. This is the first door. There's only two doors in here that we can explore. Inside of here, this is not necessary. This is just for an item. So if you don't care about items, then don't come in here, I guess. Open this thing though, but it has a large med pack, so if you want med packs, this is the place to get them. Okay, so jump over the desk like a boss and go over here to this other door. This is the headmaster's office, and inside of here we'll find the item that we need. Okay, here's another one of those cabinets, right? This is the library key. Okay, that's what that's why I stopped in front of the library before, because I thought I needed to open it, but I was wrong. We got the library key. Now we can go all the way to the library and open it. Okay, fortunately, the door now opens. Okay, this is the front door. This is the area where I pointed to and said there's a secret in here, and this is how you're going to get the secret. These boxes are going to take you up to it. Why did you miss that jump, Lara Croft? Pull ourselves up, and then just keep going up to the second floor right here. Dark, so light a flare. And now you just gotta go around the long way in order to get this thing. Right here. Okay, now let's make our way down. Let's go ahead and be safe, I suppose. You might be able to jump over one of the things and be safe if you want to go that route, but I'm actually gonna go this way because it's certainty, you know, I deal in certainty. At least I try sometimes. Alright, so now that all of that is done, we have the library key, so clearly our next objective is to go to the library and unlock it. Which we will be doing. However, there is 7 secrets. There's 8 secrets in this level. Okay? And we need to get all of them. There's just so many secrets in this level, so... basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna park my bike. I didn't even go very far, right? Well, the thing is, I can't bring my bike up this hill. I guess I should have just parked right in front of this thing, but we want to go up here because there's a secret, right? Back here where we found the large med pack in the last level, there is now a gold skull. Now, if you haven't noticed already, I may have mentioned this, but these tiles right here, they kind of give away the secrets, which is very useful. And in fact, you'll see that it's very useful in this case too. If you're having a hard time trying to find them, I'll give you they kind of give it away, and it's very useful in this case. Go ahead and hop back on the bike. And this time I'm going to go over here into this court area. Now over here you'll notice this vending machine kind of pulsating, like what the heck? It's possessed by demons or something, right? But look at the tile that it's sitting on. It's a secret tile. So you can actually, you know, operate this thing and claim a gold skull, another secret. A really well hidden secret, even with the tile there. Nobody thinks to actually look for the tiles, so good on them, right? Okay, let's get around here. And at the end of this gymnasium, back here where we found the small med pack, we'll find another item. Another small med pack. Let's grab this. Unfortunately, most of these buildings are now closed, like the gym's closed and all that stuff, which makes sense. It's nighttime, so I'm not complaining. I'm just letting you know that you can't go in there and search for stuff. Alright, let's turn around. Drive like a maniac again. And let's head over here to the left side of the gym. One thing you may have noticed if you explored is that there was a ladder, like, on the side of the classroom building. Well, for some reason at nighttime the ladder is now lower. I'll light a flare for you, but it's not going to do any good. For some reason I'm having an issue, like, with this thing staying lit while I'm climbing this thing, and then it goes out by the time I get to the top. So it's going to be dark anyway, which is unfortunate. So this is clearly just for a secret. Like I said, our objective is to go to the library. There's nothing really much to explore in this area except for all the secrets and a couple of items, you know, scattered throughout this area. Which is fine, I guess. This is a really interesting part of the of this level, or this game, because it's a flashback, and you know, all the stuff that you're getting, I think it carries over to the next one, but over to the future, which is pretty interesting. Alright, here is another gold skull, and some flares, because we don't have enough of those, right? I'm not complaining, trust me. I'm very happy that I have plenty of flares. Be very careful as you're trying to get down this building, because it's very easy to run off the edge. They did a really good job hiding the edge from you and thinking that you can keep going. So, yeah, don't fall off and die. Alright, let's go around here. And now let's finally go to the library. We've got all of the stuff that we need in this open area. Alright, finally, get off that bike. Now let's go over here and into the library. We have the key. There's a couple of things that we want to get while we're in here. This is all the same, like nothing's really changed much, except that there's no secret, and there's a couple of flares that have been placed in some random locations around here, so be sure to grab those. Flares there, flares here, and then you may have noticed too, if you did some exploring, I actually did this when I was trying to stream, this chair right here to the left, during the daytime is blocking this button, you can't press it. But now that it's nighttime, you can press it and go back here. There's really not much back here except that you may see this map here at the end, and over here is a cabinet that you can search, which is what you need to do.
Damn, there are no keys, just some hook. But this map... it looks like there's a secret passage directly to the forbidden room. The entrance is inside the unused male dormitory. I'll have to climb up the building.
Alright, so she looks at this map, and I actually sat here for a while trying to decipher exactly what the heck they're talking about. I don't see any hidden passages. Like, I don't know exactly what they're talking about, but whatever, maybe somebody else can put some insight on that. Good job, Laura, you really just glanced at that and figured it out. I feel like an idiot, because I can't figure it out myself. Okay, so... now that we have the hook, alright, that's pretty much what we came here for. We gotta go to the male dormitory. Now, male dormitory, if we take a look at the map here in a second, I'll go ahead and we get up to the top of this thing real quick. We're at the library in the upper left-hand corner. The dormitory is over there on the right side, but not the female dormitory. We're going to the male dormitory, so it's halfway in the middle of the map there. So, okay, so let's go that direction and get to the male dormitory. Fortunately, we have a bike, a semi-motorized bike, I think, that will get us there pretty quickly. So yeah, like I said, there's just a lot of this stuff. Really not much out here in this open area when it comes to puzzles. This part is probably the most puzzly part, honestly. Which sort of sets this level apart from all of the other stuff. Kind of gives you an idea of what, you know, some of the possibilities of what you can do with the TRLE. Alright, remember that earlier I showed you that you can climb the trees that look like this. So, they're trying to give you a hint as to what you can do. in the daytime with that student trying to climb the tree. Put your back to the ledge, do a backflip onto the ledge. Up above is the thing. Now we need to use the hook. It may not be very obvious that you can use the hook here, but what you do is just stand right here and press the action button. It will select the ladder hook directly. See Lara do some ninja skills. This is crazy. And bring this thing down so that way we can climb it. You're actually able to climb the wall even with that thing up, but the thing blocks you, so you're not going to get very far. Alright, pull ourselves up into the male dormitory.
It's the headmaster, my grandfather. Damn, I can't let him see me here. He'll certainly go straight to his office. Maybe I'll have to return there too, because the male dormitory is locked.
She sounds a bit sour about that male dormitory being locked. So, she did mention that the dormitory was actually unused too earlier, so there's nobody in there. So I don't know what you're stressed out about, Lara. Okay. Now, she mentioned that we need to get back to the male dormitory, and that's our next objective. Or not the male dormitory, I'm sorry, the offices. So we basically came here to the male dormitory to find out that it was locked, and then somehow she came to the conclusion that she needs to go back to the offices. I'm not sure how that all went down, but whatever, man. We'll do what she says. Basically, just do what Lara says, and if you forget, press F1, it'll tell you what you need to do. So... yeah, it's really hard to get lost in this one. The only hard part about this one is the secrets in the items. So, but still a very interesting portion of this TRLE. Alright, let's park the bike right here because we can't take it any further. For some reason, they don't want us riding our bikes past this thing. And fortunately, we opened the front door, so we can use the front door again to get back into the headmaster's office. Okay, so the headmaster is really nowhere to be found. He turned the lights on. He probably thinks somebody's trying to steal something, but we don't need to be stealthy or anything. We need to go in here. If you may have noticed that there was a door right here earlier, and it's now open. So we can push this button, and it's going to open up another door somewhere else. We haven't seen that area. I bypassed that area because we didn't need to go there until now. So I'll show you where that's at now, and it's actually in this building, so... okay, there's the second door. There's nothing behind it. If we go back around this corner, this is going to take us back to the ventilation area. But then again, let's take a look at these boxes. Look how they're arranged now. Okay, sort of a hint that, you know, check it out. What's going on here? There is a gold skull back here. Okay, so now that we have that, we're going to make our way back into this area. This is where we originally entered this building from. Okay, this is the ventilation that I came from. I'm going back up in here because there was another way that I could have went, but it would have been a dead end. There's no items in here. There's just that shut door. Well, it happens to be open now. We press the button in the headmaster's office. So now we can go this direction. Let's hop over these boxes and into this room right here. This is the door that we opened. Take a left right here. This place is not very mazy. I mean, it looks like there's some corridors that I can go down, but they happen to be just dead ends, so don't worry, you're not missing much. As soon as we get to a certain point, though, we'll see one of these guards. There's a guard. There he is, right there. I've tried my hardest to get caught by that guy. I don't think it's possible. It's just, I haven't been able to do it. So if you're able to pull that off, let me know how you did it. Alright, let's jump up here. Here's a ladder. Okay, we can climb up this thing. There are no items in here. It's just a big empty area. You'd think there'd be some items in here because of all the boxes, but that's just not the case. Just keep climbing all the way to the top. This is kind of a long climb. And what we technically did, I suppose, is we took an underground passage all the way from the headmaster's offices to the male dormitory. And as she mentioned before, there's a passageway from the male dormitory to the forbidden room of the library. So that is our goal right now. Now remember, these are unused. In fact, this is like a derelict, you know, I don't know, it's just destroyed. Okay, there's the front door, so if we want to leave, we can do that. And in fact, we're going to be wanting to do that here in a little bit. This is the proper way to go. You open this gate, you slide down, but there's more secrets to be had. So let's make sure we grab them. Let's climb up this thing. You can only go up to the 2nd floor. If you try to go up to the 3rd floor, you'll notice that it's blocked. You can't do it. So, but this is the way to go if you want the secrets. Continue down this hallway. You can't open either of those 2 doors, but except for this door at the very end, you can open. Keep those flares lit. It's really dark. You can crouch and crawl underneath this. And now, keep going around this circle. It's another crouch area, and into one of the dormitory rooms. Or a hallway or something, I don't know. But be very careful, this camera throws you off. The very, where this camera's at is actually at the very edge of a window. I can't show you because I can't look. But be very careful, you'll fall through. You'll take a lot of damage, not that it really matters. You won't die, unless if you have full health you won't die, you'll be fine. But just keep that in mind that you can lose a lot of health there. But here is another skull. And now that we've collected all of the gold skulls in this level, this door right here is going to open. You may have noticed that if you explored. I decided to bypass it. Didn't really need to show it. It's over there by the library. So, unfortunately, we're in the male dormitory, and this is the proper place to be because we need to use the underground passage to get, or the secret passage to get to the forbidden room in the library. But that door over there outside has opened, so we have to leave the dormitory through the front door in order to get to the thing. So, let's crouch through here. Once again, we got a little journey ahead of us. We got to make it all the way to the library. The normal way, not the secret way. Okay, it's very important. I've made the mistake a couple times as I was practicing these levels. I would go down and be like, oh, I got, I opened the door, and then I would open the trapdoor and slide down. Yeah, you don't want to do that because, first of all, you slide down. There is no, that's a point of no return. You can't return as soon as you fall through this hole right here. So, don't do it. If you want the secrets, make sure you bypass that. Let's go through the front door. Remember, this opened as soon as we passed it. So we can easily go right back out into the main area. Now, I'd hop on my bike, except that I parked it over there at the other end. I can't get on it. It's nowhere near me. So, I'm just going to have to bypass it. I'm going to go this normal direction right here. Okay, over here is the library, and this is the door that just opened is when I picked up the last secret. You need to pick up all the secrets. It's not specific to that one gold skull. It happens to be the last gold skull you pick up will open up this door. Let's go in here and we'll claim the secret armor helmet. All secrets cleared. Alright, now that we have this, we gotta head back to the male dormitory and go through our trapdoor in order to get behind the secret door of the library. And we'll find whatever is just hanging out there. Yeah, this level's pretty simplistic. There really is no threat. You can't really die unless you try, I suppose. Unless you run into a bunch of stuff and you fall off to get that secret or something. I don't know. It's very difficult to die in this. Mostly you'll get stuck, really. The puzzles are kind of interesting. The thing is there's a hint, so there's a hint system, so you can't go wrong. Slide another flare, it's dark. Let's open this gate. So this is a point of no return. I cannot return back to the other area. And now we slide down and into the hidden room of the library. There's our door. Okay. In fact, you can actually see where we put the ancient book in over there. So we're on the other side of this. There's nothing over there to the left. All we gotta do is go over here to the right and to the end of this hallway in order to end the level. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching King Arthur Project on Badass Games, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.
This place has plenty of interesting books, but this one...